Hi everyone, it's Helen. Today I'm going to talk about a topic which I know other hopefuls on this channel are going to talk about because it does need to be addressed, and that is YouTube culture. I watch an awful lot of YouTubers, but I have never ever been to a YouTube convention, and quite frankly, I don't think I want to. Met Carrie and Alex as well, have been at scheduled events where Carrie has been performing. And I was seeing her not as a hopeful, but as a fan of her performance. As in a way which is audience to act. I said I really was blown away by what you did, and you are incredibly talented, and thank you for that talent and sharing that talent with me. On YouTube, it's a similar sort of thing, but you don't meet the act out in the foyer at the stage door. You write a little comment below. So you say, "Oh, Zoella, I really like these beauty tips. Thank you for sharing with me these beauty tips." And that's fine. So you leave your little comment, you go off, you do your homework, you ride your bike, you go outside. Who am I kidding? You binge watch Supernatural. What happens at YouTube conventions is that months and months and months of, even years, of being an audience member and leaving your comments. And that all builds up in one go to one screaming, shouting, "Ah!" celebrity mess. So long you've been writing and tapping away, and then you've got someone in front of you, and all you can go is, "Ah!" And then that freaks them out. What Louise said in her video, and Zoe in her blog post, and Carrie in her interview, they've all said that they find the whole YouTube celebrity culture really overwhelming, and I can completely understand why. As viewers, I'm going to say viewers are not fans, because a lot of them have said they don't like the word fan, so we need to respect that. I think we really need to understand the difference between admiration and adoration. People have always been fans of something. See the things on TV, or if they do a film, or there's merchandise, I want to buy it to show that I am a fan of that thing. But I recognise that it's not real. There's degrees of, you talk to your agent, who talks to your producer, who talks to your management, who will talk to the record label, or there are degrees of separation stopping that person and your finished product. And there is a discrepancy between that where it doesn't quite add up. YouTube, because you control the content, the person and the content is similar. As a viewer, you become a fan of the content, therefore you become a fan of the person, therefore you tend to think that that person is your friend. And they're not. Likewise, you think that person is a celebrity and you put them on a pedestal. That's not right either. You can't idolise people because they put a 7-minute video on the internet once a week and they take nice selfies on Instagram. As a community, we need to recognise that these people who we're watching, we can admire them. We can admire them for their lifestyle choices. We can admire them for the way that they choose to come across. We can admire them for everything they've achieved, from making videos in their bedroom to, say, Tyler Oakley, who is able to talk to the President of the United States about things that matter to us. We can admire them for that. We shouldn't adore them. Recognise that they're people. I don't think that it's acceptable to go to a YouTube convention and scream in someone's face. So I think that YouTube conventions need to be scaled down. Have more with fewer people. Have YouTube dinner parties, or have events where you can talk to them. Things like the barriers at playlist. You can't put such a wall between people, but at the same time you need to recognise that they're not your best friend. And I think that's why YouTube is becoming so complex, is because you need to straddle those two lines. What else that Carrie said in her interview was that people who don't give her privacy, it's respect. it can't basic down to respect. Just because they might share a 4-minute video twice a week on the internet does not give you, as a viewer, the right to know everything about them. I'm making a video right now to go on the internet. What you see of me right now is not my life story. It is me standing in front of you right now in the clothes I'm in and the hat I'm in with pictures behind me to show that I'm in my house. But that doesn't mean that because there are pictures that you deserve to know the stories behind them. They're not your best friends. They're not going to solve all your problems. They are people who are fortunate enough to do interesting things with their lives and document it. It's okay to be a fan of that. It's okay to enjoy the content that they give to you because that's the whole point. They make things for us to love and for us to enjoy, and if they make videos which help us, then that's even better. But there is a very, very thin line between adoration and admiration. I will see you next week.